Lisa here with ILKB, bringing you another 45-minute at-home workout. So welcome back for those of you who have been taking these classes with me. If this is your first time, welcome aboard. To give you an idea of the class structure, we're gonna do our warm-up, our stretches, and when we get to our rounds, they're gonna be 6 rounds apiece. 90 seconds, then we're gonna go into 45 seconds worth of abs and then a 45-second rest. And of course, we'll have our speed round and we'll have our conditioning. But again, if it's your first time joining us, just kind of want you to have that in your head so you'll be prepared to drop down after you're 90 seconds into that round. So let's start with our warm-up. Let's get it going right away. Give me a little jog here. Now remember, your jog should be somewhere in between a fast feet and a high knee. And when I say drop, you guys are gonna just give me some squats. But let's get that body warmed up. You guys got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squat it out, regular squat. So dropping all the way down, pushing up through those heels. All the way down, up through those heels. Remember, as you come to the top, don't miss out on that glute part of this workout. Squeeze, thrust your hips forward and squeeze. Going back to that jog in 3, 2, 1. Back to that jog. We're gonna do the same thing again, only your body should feel a little more warmed up, so I want you to drop a little lower on those squats. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go, let's squat it out again. As you're pushing up is where you're exhaling. Couple more seconds and we're gonna go back to that jog. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jog it out, shake it out, shake it out. Again, now pick up the pace. Your body should start feeling a little bit warmer. Your blood is probably flowing at this point. Now you can pick up that pace, speed it up a little bit. And squat, here we go. Remember, that chest should be nice and upright. Nice broad shoulders, chest out, dropping that butt nice and low behind you. 5 more seconds, we're back to that jog. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jog it out, jog it out. We've got another set of squats. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Now remember, as you're squatting, you want to think about pushing your knees out. You don't want them coming in when you squat. So think about pushing those knees out. You're going to notice if you're doing it correctly, you're going to feel it more in your quads and also on the inner part of your leg. We're going back to that jog in 3, 2, and 1. Back to that jog. Now we're going to switch it up to jumping jacks in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch it up to jumping jacks. Arms all the way up over your head. Again, you want to make sure that your range of motion is wide here. Okay, so your jumping jack shouldn't be here or, one of these, all the way up. Straighten those arms. We're going to drop it down in a couple seconds for mountain climber steps. Hands are going to go right to the mat. We're going to go right into it, bringing those knees into your chest just like this. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Mountain climber steps. Again, as you do this, you notice my body. My back is nice and level, but look at the position of my wrists and my shoulders and my head. So as you're doing these, if you notice that your head is in between your hands, you gotta straighten your bodies out a little bit more. Okay, essentially you want everything from your shoulder forward to be in front. So that's a good gauge and a good marker for you guys. We're gonna go right into upper body. You're already feeling that burn in the shoulders. We're gonna flip it over in a couple seconds. We're gonna go right into push-ups. So stay with me, push through. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right into those push-ups, all the way down, all the way up. Shh, shh. Make sure you guys are exhaling as you push up. Shh. Now, as you guys have been doing these workouts, you guys know I always say try that first one on your toes. And then if you need to, drop down to your knees. At this point, you guys should be feeling a little stronger. Maybe you guys are now doing at least one full one on your toes and then dropping down to your knees. But you have to utilize those muscles if you're going to be able to work them and use them the right way. So try on those toes, then drop down to those knees. We got burpees coming up in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go burpee it out right here. Get a lot of height. Now, as you guys know, burpees are a full body workout. Keep moving. What's great about this full body workout is you don't need any equipment. It's literally you, your body, and that burpee. That burpee is gonna work you out completely. And again, no equipment. How great is that? A full body workout and no equipment, all right? Burpee's got you covered on every end. Make sure you guys are breathing. Launch up, launch up. We got jumping jacks again. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Getting those arms all the way up. Now when we drop back down for those mountain climber steps, which are gonna be next, we're gonna run through the series of exercises again. I want you to take note of where everything from your shoulder ahead of you is. Because everything from your shoulder and ahead should literally be ahead of you. Don't arch your body back so it's all behind your shoulders. Keep your body forward, pull those knees into your chest. Start off slow to get the form correct and then speed it up. So that's where we're gonna focus. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, moving those knees into your chest, but I want you guys to focus on where your body is. Again, everything from your shoulder above should be in front of you. So if you're doing mountain climber steps like this, you gotta move yourself forward. Again, your gauge here is your wrist and your shoulder. As long as those are in line, you know that you're in the right position. Pull them all the way in. Flipping over for those push-ups again in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push it out, push it out. Again, if you have graduated to your toes, congratulations. If you guys are still working from your knees, that's all right. Check your form. Make sure you guys are not doing the neck up here. All right, you gotta be able to use your arms, use your chest and your shoulders. So again, your wrists and your shoulders are gonna be your gauge. You want everything in front, and then drop down and push up. So make sure your whole body is going down, even if you are on your knees, not just your neck and your head. We got burpees coming up again. Push it out. You got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Burpee it out. Burpee it out. So obviously burpees are a very intense exercise. We know this as you guys are cursing me out on the other end for making you do these. But guess what? Bet you didn't know that a burpee burns 50% more fat than the moderate exercise. So think about that as you're doing them. Now if you're moving faster and you're really feeling that burn, imagine what that's doing for your body. So although we may never like burpees, we're gonna love what burpees do for our bodies. Keep it moving, couple more seconds and we're gonna hold an elbow plank. I want those forearms to the ground and I want your back nice and level. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I know I talk about form a lot. Form is super important. Without form, your exercise is almost irrelevant because you're not using your muscles the way you're supposed to be using them. So right here, what I want you to do is if you're not looking forward, at least look at your fists in this position and hip dip it out. Hip dip it out. What happens is if you guys are looking anywhere but forward or at your fists, your body is gonna go up. A lot of people try and look at their toes. Don't do it. Come on, dip it back and forth. Dip it back and forth. Holding a hollow hold in 3, 2, and 1. Hollow hold. Hollow hold. Catch your breath here. While you guys are here, I'm gonna demonstrate some runner sit-ups. You guys are gonna pick your whole body up. Touch your elbow to that opposite knee, drop down and alternate. Let's get it going. These are runner sit-ups. Again, twisting your body at the top. All right, lift that knee, that back has gotta come up off the ground. Keep it moving. Holding a hollow hold again in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold that hollow hold. Hold that hollow hold. Again, breathe. Head and shoulders are off the mat. Feet are off the mat. When I say go, we're going into V-ups. We're gonna bend our bodies in half to meet in the middle and work our abs. Couple more seconds to that hollow hold and you guys are gonna give me that V-up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Get it going. Meet in the middle. So again, your body is meeting, your body's like folding. That's why they call it a V-up, because essentially your body is looking like a V when you guys get to the top. Now, if you guys are having a problem getting that back off the ground, then try doing that first, all right? Bring your back up and then raise your legs. The whole idea though is to look like a V by the time this is done. We're gonna bring it up for high knees in a couple seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. High knees, high knees. So here you want to get those knees up higher than when you were in your jog. So keep them up, keep them up. In a couple seconds, we're going to go into prisoner squats. Keep those knees moving. I'm gonna demonstrate. You guys are gonna give me a squat, and then your elbow, and on the same side of that knee, you're gonna meet in 3, 2, and 1. And you're gonna alternate this from side to side, so we're not working just one side, so squeeze. So now if you squeeze, you'll notice not only we're working the lower body, we're working the abs. You'll also notice that the leg that's on the ground, you're working that glute as well. So as you guys are going back and forth, you're working a ton of muscles in this one exercise. You're gonna give me a squat hold in 3, 2, and 1. Hold that squat. You guys are gonna give me something called curtsy squats. So it's essentially like giving a curtsy, and you're gonna alternate in 3, 2, and 1. This was just for dramatic effect, as if I had a dress on and I'm curtsying. So do this at home if you want, no judgment. Otherwise, you're stepping side to side, getting that leg behind. Again, great lower body workout. Still pushing up through that heel in the front. Now, when I say go, we're gonna pick it up. What I want you guys to do is add a little bit of a hop. These are called skater lunges. 3, 2, and 1. So it's the same motion, we're just adding a hop now in the middle. So instead of stepping and going, add a hop to switch your feet. Once you guys really get it and start to pick up that pace, just make sure that you guys are dropping that leg down in the back. So you're not just going from side to side. Looks more like a dance then. A couple more seconds, we're back to high knees. 4, 3, 2, 1, high knees. Let's go. Get them up. Get them up. As you notice, this is all lower body stuff. Right here, the whole workout's full body. This in particular, this exercise is lower body. We're gonna go back into those prisoner exercises again, which are also lower body, but again, incorporating a little bit of the glute and your abs. 3, 2, 1, prisoner squats. Side to side. Again, you wanna squeeze. Squeeze. Now again, if you're squeezing, you're gonna feel it in your glute, in your abs. Now remember, your lower body is the biggest, your legs, everything lower, biggest muscle rather in your body. So you guys are burning the most calories as you're working out that lower body. Now we're gonna go right back to that curtsy squat in 3, 2, and 1, right back to that curtsy squat. Again, as you're stepping out, maintain your balance, and you're still dropping that back leg down so that that leg forms a 90-degree angle. Again, we don't want our knee to hit the ground, we'll be off balance, and we'll hurt our knee. So keep it moving side to side. Again, this is okay to do slow. It's a little more challenging when it comes to balance. So don't worry about that. Get that form down. Once your form is good, your balance is going to be better. And then you can pick that speed up. We're gonna add that hop again, making it a skater lunge. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now add that hop side to side. And again, you don't have to go fast. Start off slow with that hop, and then pick it up. And then pick it up, side to side. Those quads should be on fire. If they're not, a little faster, get a little lower. Dropping back down for that elbow plank in 3, 2, and 1. Dropping down for that elbow plank. Let's go right into those hip dips, side to side. Again, you want to pretend there's a ball under your body, so as you're going up, you're going over it and back down, side to side. Again, still making sure that you're focusing forward or that you're focusing on your fists. Runner sit-ups are coming up in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Runner sit-ups. Again, you want to twist and touch that elbow to the opposite side. As you come up, squeeze those abs, turn. As you turn, you're working the obliques, sides of the abs. All right, when we get to those V-ups, which we'll be doing next, that's gonna work the whole ab. Your abs one muscle, so essentially you're working the whole ab anyway. But when you do things like runner sit-ups, they're specifically targeting those sides, those lines in your side, which are your obliques. Active rest coming up with that hollow hold. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hollow hold. Hollow hold. All right, we got those V-ups coming up in a couple seconds, but I'm gonna let you get your breath here. Again, feet, head, shoulders, all off the ground. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to those V-ups all the way up. Now, if you really do have a hard time getting your lower back off the ground, even lifting it first and then your legs, then you guys can just give me a leg lift here. Again, it's all about working it up, working our muscles out so we get to that next point where we can do more, become stronger, go faster. But again, form is everything. Make sure you work in that form. We're gonna bring it up for fast feet. Last minute here, guys. 3, 2, and 1. Fast feet. We are in the last minute of our warm-up. Congratulations. When I say burpee, you're gonna give me a burpee. And burpee. Let's go. Drop down for that burpee and then back up to those fast feet. Back up to those fast feet. Every time I say drop, you give me a burpee. Drop. And back up to those fast feet. Drop. And then back up to those fast feet. Now, I don't know if you guys realize, but as you guys are doing burpees, that exercise helps to keep your metabolism high throughout the whole day. Drop, drop. So that's 2. Give me 2. Now I'm gonna count you guys down. We got the last 10 seconds here. Non-stop burpees. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Finish it up. 1. Nice job. Grab some water. So burpees we do a lot. And I always like to share fun facts about burpees because nobody likes burpees. And that's okay. It's an intense exercise and it's doing the most for your body. So of course, when things get hard, we feel challenged. And that's why it's important just to keep pushing through. All right. Whenever you guys are ready, give me that right runner's lunge. Bringing that heart rate down now. Again, stretches are a great place to also focus on form because that'll carry over into everything else you do. So I'm here in my right runner's lunge. I'm making sure that my knee and my ankle are in line, but I still want to make sure I'm getting a nice stretch in the back and sinking my body into this. So if you can't bring your foot that far back, that's okay. Just make sure that that ankle and that knee are in line. Don't bring your knee over your ankle. Move that body back. Couple seconds, we're going to move to the other side. And switch. Again, same thing here. This is also a good exercise. Hey there, buddy. You want to work out? You want to stretch? But I know what's going to happen. Things are going to get hard and you're going to run off. You do it all the time. What am I, a jungle gym to you? If any of you guys have animals at home, doesn't it make your workout so much better? Yeah, I know. Good girl. So focus on that form. You want to make sure as you're doing your runner's lunges, again, like we do regular lunges, make sure that one foot is not directly behind the other. Maintain that space this way. We're going to go over to that right side again, just like that, exactly, for our side split. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So left knee on the ground, right leg straight out, heel down, toes up. Again, make sure you have balance, reach up and out for your toes. Pull back on those toes. You guys are gonna feel that stretch all in your hamstrings. You're gonna feel it also in your calves. Once you guys feel like that stretch is getting a little comfortable, then slide your body out and sink nice and deep into that stretch. Again, make sure you bring that heart rate down. Nice deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouths. I'm going to switch it up in 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch it up. So same thing here. Heel down, toes up, nice big stretch over. And then once you guys feel settled in that stretch, sink down. So we always do the same kickboxing stretches for 2 reasons. 1, they're the best kickboxing stretches. But 2, you can also monitor your own progress. So example, maybe yesterday or last week or 2 weeks ago, maybe 2 months ago, I was only able to get this far down. By doing the same stretches, I notice now I'm getting further into my stretch. So this works with all the stretches. Going to that center split stretch, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So again, same thing here. Maybe you guys started up here and you guys couldn't touch the mat at one point, right? But how would you know your progress if you don't keep doing the same thing? So maybe now you notice, wow, I can touch the mat. Oh wow, look at, I can get my feet out there, heels down, toes up. Remember to walk this in particular stretch back. Do you guys feel like you're falling forward? You're not doing it correctly. Walk your hands back. Now you want balance, you don't want to fall, but if you're gonna fall, you want to feel like you're gonna go backward, not forward. That's how you maximize the stretch. Last painful stretch. And then we're gonna sit it on down with our left leg in and our right leg out. Get a little further. 4, 3, 2, hi baby, and 1, sit it down. That's right, sit it down. Up and over. Again, we talk about monitoring progress. Maybe a lot of you guys couldn't touch your toes in this position a couple months ago, a couple weeks ago. Maybe you guys started at your ankle. But you can monitor yourself every time you stretch. Notice where you are. Focus on your stretches. Stretches aren't like a cop-out or just a way to cool down. They're important and they're intricate to what we do. Focus on them. And also, as you guys are doing this, I want you to focus on your backs, your lats. I'm going to switch it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, switch it up. So what do I mean about our backs? Well, a lot of times in classes, I'll see people do this. Okay, you want to make sure you're taking your right or left arm, depending on your position. You want to make sure you're reaching up and out, over, and you're going to feel that stretch all in your back, in your shoulder. That's super important. Although our back is behind us and we can't see it, it aids us in every single thing we do from the minute we get onto our mats to the minute we get off. Every exercise, every punch, every kick. So don't neglect your back. Use both hands when you do this stretch. And let's bring it to the center. Again, a nice deep stretch up and out and over. Bring the heart rate down. So we're going to work on hands and feet today as far as bringing everything back super fast. And I'm going to go over some technique with that with you guys before we begin today. Butterfly stretch. Bring it in. Take those elbows and push those knees out. So in kickboxing, throwing hard punches and fast punches become important once you have your technique and form down. But getting your hands and your feet back from their punches or kicks fast is important and sets you up for the next thing and has you ready quicker for whatever's going to come next. And we're going to go over all that today. So again, push down on those knees. Shake yourselves out. Stretch out anything else you feel you need to stretch out. Let's grab some water. Let's get our gloves on. All right. So bringing our punches and our kicks back, it not only gets us ready for the next thing quickly, but you're also going to be able to maintain, especially with the kicks, better form. Okay, so real quick, I'll give you a demo as to what I mean. So a lot of times when I see people, they're trying to get strength on the bag, they lean into the bag and then they pull themselves back. Same thing with their kicks. They kick and they hang out there and then they bring themselves back. The whole idea is to pop those punches out as quick as you can and pull back. Okay, you want to bring those hands back to your face. Same thing with those kicks. You want a nice forceful kick, come right back to your stance. Now, like I said before, with those kicks, if you come right back to your stance, your balance is going to be better. If you're hanging out here for a while, you're going to notice you may feel like you want to tip over, you're going to tip over. So what we're going to do is we're going to start slow here if you need to, and we're going to work on these things. So for round one, we're going to stick with just punches. I want you guys to start off with that jab cross. So here we're going to move fast. It's still a 1-2 combo. Making sure you're pulling that hand back right away. Let's get it started. Just jab cross. Notice the speed. Pull it back quick. So again, you don't want to hang out there and then come back. You want to nice and quick. Again, you may need to start off slow, and that's okay. You just want to make sure as once you release, you come right back. Just because you're moving fast doesn't mean you're sacrificing any technique. All right, look at, I'm fully extended on my cross. I've pivoted on my back foot using my hips to throw that punch. If you guys start to incorporate bringing your hands back, you're gonna be able to throw more punches. So the quicker you bring your hand back, the more punches you're gonna get in, which means the stronger you're gonna make your body, and it also means the more calories you're gonna burn. All right, so now I want you to add another cross. Jab, cross, come back, power cross. Bring that hand back right away. Don't let it hang out. Back to the face, back to the face. Again, use that second cross like a power cross. So after your first jab, cross, reset, and then throw that next cross out there. Again, bringing them back to your face really, really super quick. Again, still turning your body and using your shoulders. Still pivoting. We're gonna drop it down for an elbow plank with some hip dips in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Here we go. Side to side, side to side. Again, as you do this, your thumb should be up. So again, as we're focusing on looking forward, we're also focusing on looking at our thumbs. That'll help our bodies stay nice and low for these hip dips. Again, if you guys start to look at your toes, look at what happens. Your body starts to rise. Don't do that. Side to side. Try and touch that mat. Then round your back like you're gonna bring your body over a bowl that's underneath you. Now pick it up, nice and fast. Dip out as fast as you can. Let's go, we're only here for a couple more seconds. Dip it out and you guys are earning that rest. Let's go, side to side, side to side. Try and touch the mat on each side if you can. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, so here we're gonna throw 4 jab crosses for our next round. You guys grab water, I'll demonstrate. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, still pulling everything back nice and quick. Now we're gonna add a left knee. So all you're gonna do is lift that knee up and break through your hands. I like effect. I like to feel like I'm making some sort of impact on a knee. So I'm gonna throw my jab cross nice and fast, and I'm gonna throw that knee real quick. All you're doing is bringing that knee up. You can lean back a little bit, bring that knee up, all right? And again, snap it quick and come right back to your stance, because that's what we're working on. Returning quickly, punches and kicks. And knees apparently, right? So let's get it moving. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, knee. Bringing those hands back, nice and fast. Knee. Now I'm going a little slower now because I want you guys, as you guys are pulling your hands back fast, we already know that's what we're focusing on. I still want you to watch how my body moves. Just because I'm going fast doesn't mean that I'm sacrificing any of my technique, okay? Using my shoulders, twisting, using my midsection here, coming back to my stance and throwing that knee. All right, to get a good knee, like I said, you guys can lean back a little bit and think about bringing that knee up. Point that toe down. That will help you get some better form. All right, and again, if you guys are like me and you like the sound, you like that impact, use your gloves. Just kind of like slide your knee through your gloves. Now try and get that knee nice and high. As you guys are lifting that knee, you guys are working those abs. In fact, you guys are working your abs on your punches as well. You may have heard me say this before, but you guys are working those abs from the moment you get on the mats with your warm-ups to the moment you get off the mats. Your abs they're like your epicenter. All right, they're what's turning you, they're what's allowing you to come back. Couple seconds here, we got runner sit-ups. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down for those runner sit-ups. So right here, again, body comes off the mat, elbow to opposite knee. Exhaling every time, every time. Focus on those abs. Think abs, think abs. Bring yourself up and squeeze. Think about summertime. Think about how you guys want to look in your tank tops and your bathing suits. All right, that stuff happens by you doing what you're doing right here, right now. So we're only here for 45 minutes. So I want you guys to push yourselves to your max so that that vision you have in your mind can be reality. Side to side, let's go. Earning that rest. Want to see you guys really pushing. 5 seconds, guys. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Shake it out. All right, next round. So we're gonna do 4 uppercuts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, you guys want to come back to your faces quick. That's what this is all about today. Focusing on bringing your hands back nice and quick. So don't. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now notice I may not be moving very quickly, but I'm retreating my hands quickly. Okay, after your 4 uppercuts on that right side, giving a right knee and coming back. All right, so it's a simple combination, but again, focus on bringing those hands back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then throwing that knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then knee. Again, lean back, break through those gloves. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice how I throw when I come back. Throw and come back. That's where you want to be. Bring them back quick. And then that right knee is coming up through those gloves. Again, lean back and thrust forward a little bit. You'll see that has that thrust forward has that front kick in common. When we throw our front kick, we're thrusting forward. Same thing with our knee. Why? All of our power comes from our hips. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that right knee. And then that right knee. So again, pulling those hands back nice and quick. All right, now this technique, this focus on this technique is also going to help you bring your hands back to your face. All right, so if you guys are doing this and you're here, it's not gonna feel right, all right? You wanna throw it and bring it back, throw it and bring it back. If you're here, you don't have much of a range of motion to return it quick. There has to be a place you return it to. That's your face. So if you gotta slow it down just to be able to bring it back to your face, that's fine. Look at how I'm taking every punch individually, still giving it power and torque, bringing my hands back. So if you gotta take it one punch at a time, that's fine, slow it down. All of your kickboxing starts slow and then speeds up. We're gonna drop down for a hollow hold in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down for that hollow hold. Drop it down on your backs. Reminder, heads and shoulders, feet off the mat. Look up to the sky, nice deep breaths in, out. Think about sucking your belly button away from your t-shirt as you're in that hollow hold. All right, that's gonna help you focus on those abs. This is an active rest, so we're not doing much of anything in the form of moving and motion, but we're still burning a ton of calories and we're still using our muscles, particularly our core. Breathe, hold it, try not to break. Try not to break. We're only here for a total of 45 seconds and you've got 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, and time. All right. Round 4, we're gonna start with a jab and then we're gonna go into a body cross. So all you're gonna do is drop your body down and cross. Same rules apply as your cross to someone's head, we're just going for the body. So once you drop down, you're still pivoting, pulling that hand back nice and fast. Come up, one more cross now up at the top. So think about stomach, then face. Now we've got 1, 2 left kicks, okay? So jab, body cross, cross, 1, 2 kicks. All right, so join in whenever you guys are ready. Here we go. Jab, body cross, cross, all right? Left front kick and left front kick. Once you get used to the combination, then you can focus on pulling those hands and those feet back quickly. Okay, I get it. We're just jumping into a new combination. It's hard to focus on a lot of things at once. Get comfortable with the combination first. And then worry about pulling those hands and feet back quicker. All right, so get comfortable with this combination. Jab, cross, cross, 1, 2. Again, jab, cross, cross, 1, 2. Now, if at any point you feel like you're sacrificing any of your form and technique because you're trying to pull your hands back faster, then just isolate the punches, just like we did before. So, jab, cross, cross. You're still working on pulling that hand back nice and quick, but it may be easier to take it one punch at a time and then put it all together and see how that works for you. Again, with that left front kick, pick it up for that 1 and then 2. So again, as you kick, you're gonna come right back down to your stance. You don't want to kick and hang out there and then drop. Now, that applies more when we're working on the bag because we have a place to brace our foot and kind of hang out. All right, here, you're gonna wanna bring your foot back faster so you can maintain that balance. So this is, again, great practice because then when you bring this technique to the bag, you're gonna notice the difference in your balance and your strength. We're gonna go into some V-ups in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Let's go. Bend those bodies in half. V-up. V-up. Meet your body in the middle. Reach up for those toes. Exhaling every time. Now, your V-up is definitely more challenging than your sit-up. It's definitely more challenging than your crunches. It is one of the more challenging ab exercises. All right, that's why you're like, oh, V-ups. But guess what? The more challenging an exercise is, the better it's gonna work your body so long as you're working the exercise. So again, with these V-ups, try picking your body up first and then lift those legs. If you have back issues and this is really a problem, you can give me crunches. I just want you guys to keep the tension on those abs. We got a rest coming up in 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, we're gonna throw some hooks in this round. And again, the way your punches go out is the way they should come back, so no matter what you're doing. So here we're gonna throw left hook, left hook, and then guess what? 2 right front kicks. All right, so again, I'm gonna slow the combination down. Left hook, left hook, okay? And then 1, 2 front kicks. So again, left hook, left hook. You got 3 hooks, and then 1, 2 front kicks with that right leg. So if you guys haven't already started, let's get it going, jump right into it. So you got your left hook, left hook, and then your 1, 2 kicks. Now again, we talk about bringing our feet back quickly. When you bring your feet back on your kicks, come back to stance. There's no other place to be to land another successful kick. You can't land here and expect to throw a powerful front kick. After that first kick, pop it out quick, bring it right back, and then pop it out again and come back. All right, remember with kicks, you can drop the hand of the leg you're using to kick, but you're still keeping that opposite hand up. So hook, 1 and 2. Again, if you need to isolate these punches, that's all right, go for it. Hook, nice and quick, hook. See, I'm still bringing my hands back to my face. One other thing you guys are gonna notice, we always say make sure you keep your elbows up. Make sure your wrists, your elbows and shoulders are in line. Not only is it good form, but as you bring your hands back, look at how much closer and how much faster I can throw my punches. If you guys are punching from down here, you guys got a long way to go. It's gonna be hard to get those hands back quickly. Okay, so you don't wanna throw a hook here and a hook here. Keep it tight, pivot on each of those hooks, keeping that wrist, elbow, and shoulder in line. Again, isolate those punches if you need to. Pull them back quick. A couple seconds, we're dropping down for an elbow plank with those hip dips one more time. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go side to side, side to side. Shh, shh. I want you guys to really pick up the pace now. Shh, 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 shh. Push through. You guys should be feeling like you're tired. You know why? Because we're about to enter round 6. If you guys don't feel tired, you better move those hips a lot faster and you better really put your all into round 6. All right, by the time you guys reach round 5, you guys should be like, we still have a round to go. If you don't feel that way, push yourselves. All right, do something faster, do something harder, whatever you have to do. Get your body to that point where you feel exhausted. We got a rest coming up in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Final round, guys. Here we go, round 6. We got all kicks here. So you're gonna throw 2 left front kicks, you're gonna squat, and then 2 right. Here we go. We got 1, 2, squat, 1, 2, and back. So again, 1, landing in my stance, 2, squat, 1, and 2. Now as you guys are dropping down for that squat, I don't want you to rush just because it's in the middle of a combination. So I don't want to say 1, 2, form. Again, can't say it enough. Super important, okay? Pay attention to that squat. It's gonna be important, okay? It's gonna help tone those legs and make your legs stronger for kicks. So here we go. We got 3, 2, and 1. 2 left front kicks, squat, 2 right front kicks. Again, get used to the combination. 2 left front kicks, squat, 2 right front kicks. Now, as you guys start to get comfortable with the combination, you guys are noticing your squats on point. Your chest is nice and upright, shoulders are broad, all your weight's in your heels. Now you can start to move this combination a little faster in the sense of pulling your feet back faster. Again, this is easier here and now because you have nothing to brace on as you're kicking. But you're gonna notice the difference more so when you do get back on your bags and you throw these kicks and you're like, wow, that just went super fast, super strong, and I'm already back in my stance ready for the next thing. All right, so make sure you guys are lifting those legs. Make sure you guys are thrusting forward and coming back quick. Now, as you do this, you guys will notice when you throw a lot of front kicks, you notice your glutes hurt a little more the next day. You guys have probably realized that. So as long as you're doing this correctly and you're really paying attention to the form in that squat, you're gonna feel it tomorrow. Because as you're kicking, your glutes are bracing you as well as your core. All right? So again, final round here. 2 left front kicks, squat it down, and then 2 right front kicks. Again, isolate each one if you need to, but the kicks are a little easier to return because you have to maintain your balance. All right? Squat. If you guys want to share my breathing pattern, that's fine. You guys should be exhaling on every kick and every punch. So as we go through these videos, if you're taking them with me, follow my breathing pattern. Keep it moving. We got our speed round coming up in a couple seconds. We're gonna go non-stop jab cross, pulling those hands back nice and quick. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Again, your focus here is on pulling your hands back. Nice and quick, nice and quick. Use your shoulders, use your torque. But again, returning those hands nice and quick to your face. Once you pop it, bring it right back in. All right, allow your body to help you with that. Once you pop it, bring your body back as well. Your body's gonna help your hand come back. We're gonna go with those front kicks non-stop in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Front kicks only, let's go. Front kicks only. Now, if you wanna move fast on these, you guys can land like a sumo wrestler. Here. Whatever works for you. Sometimes that helps people with balance. All right, guys, couple more seconds here. Push it out. Push it out. Earn that 45-second rest you have coming up. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Come on, lean back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Take a quick rest. Whew, you guys can actually take your gloves off now because our conditioning is not going to require our gloves. Grab some water. I know I am. And then we'll jump right into the conditioning. So I hope you guys are really enjoying the technique aspect. I know that we all miss our bags, but you'd be surprised at what you can focus on when you're forced to. Now that you're forced to focus on your form and your technique, you guys are gonna be monsters going back onto your bags. So use this time, be productive with it, be constructive. And again, you guys can practice all these tips when you're not in class. All right, practice it in between commercials, on your own, whatever. All right, guys, we're gonna drop down. You guys are gonna give me walking push-ups. So right here, you guys are gonna go down, down, up, up, alternate those arms. Let's get set. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. We're only here for 15 seconds, so move it. When I say switch, we're gonna go right into a basic regular push-up. Down, down, up, up, alternate those sides. Here we go, getting ready for those push-ups. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll switch sides right here. Push-ups right away. Go, regular push-ups. Again, push yourselves, challenge yourselves. Start that first one on your toes. Only here for a couple more seconds. Back to those walking push-ups. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Down, down, up, up. Down, down, up, up. Pick up the pace. Move it now. No excuses, no excuses. My arm hurts, my this hurts, I'm tired, who cares? Push. Back to those push-ups in 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to those push-ups. Let's go. Push it out. Again, make sure those backs are nice and level. If you're on those knees, don't give me those neck ups. Make sure if you're here that your body doesn't look like this. It looks like this. That's where your push-up should be coming from. A couple more seconds. Last time with those walking push-ups. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Down, down, up, up. Down, down, up, up. Switch those sides. Drop down with one side and then drop down with the other. Alternate. We are almost there. Last 15 seconds coming up. I want you to finish off with push-ups. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do them together. Here we go. Last 15 seconds of this workout here, and you guys are done. All we gotta do is stretch it out. Come on, push through. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Sorry, I had to preserve my air to stop you guys. Everybody just kept going. Guys, give it up for yourselves. Nice job. Let's stretch it out together. I'm gonna grab more water. And then when you guys are ready, we're gonna go into that cobra pose. So if this is something you guys have been doing with me on the regular, you know it. If you're new to this, or this is the first time you've done the at-home workout and we've been doing this, I'm gonna show you how it's done. So let's drop our bodies to the ground. Keep your hips on the ground. Keep your arms tucked nice and tight, and push up. And breathe. Now I prefer to be on my knuckles, that's where I'm comfortable. You guys can be on the palms of your hands. And bring that heart rate down. Really feel the stretch in that abs. Look up. This is gonna feel good for every ab exercise you did today. Couple more seconds, we're gonna sit it back into that child's pose. And let's bring it back. So all you're gonna do now is shift your butt back. You're literally keeping your body in the same position. Just shift your butt back. If this feels too easy and you're not getting enough stretch in your shoulders, walk those fingertips forward and push. Bring that heart rate down. Slowly bring it up. Let's get our right leg up. All right, you want to lean into the stretch. Now I'm going to say this again. I say it a lot, and there's a reason why. Knee and ankle are in line. Sink down into that stretch, and then pull that left arm across. I'm saying it because you'll notice that we do different exercises, but every exercise that incorporates something of this nature, like a lunge, even a squat, you want to make sure that you're on point with your technique. So anytime we lunge, that knee and that ankle are going to be in that position. Okay. Anytime you do something where you're going to be like this, whether it be a right runner's lunge, just stretching. Okay. Same rules apply. It doesn't change. So I try and mention it a lot so you guys kind of put it together and go, oh, that sounds familiar, all right. And before you know it, switch it up. You guys you're correcting yourselves. And again, oh, what's that? My knee and my ankle should be in line. Thank you. And reach across. See, you guys are getting it. Hey, don't judge. I got to create my own fun on this end, all right? Again, nice and deep in the stretch. Really pull on that arm. Let's sit it back. Let's get those arms from side to side. All right, stretch it. Anything else you guys need to stretch out, but I'm gonna give you guys a quick fitness tip to take with you today. It's all about yourself. Make yourself a priority. You know, I am very big on making lists of things that I need to do throughout the day, and it is very, very easy to lose yourself in that. If you don't schedule time for yourself, and I don't even mean just working out, maybe it's working out, maybe it's reaching out to a loved one, but if you don't make yourself a priority and you don't put yourself on that list, you'll be surprised how quickly the day escapes you and it doesn't get done. I speak from experience. Being quarantined at home, I still don't seem to have time to do everything I want to do, which seems kind of crazy. But you know what? That should speak volumes, because even when I'm not quarantined, my big excuse is I never have time. So I've learned a lot by being quarantined, because I'm home and I'm still saying the same things, which is strange, and it makes you think, well, maybe it's because I have to put myself on a priority list. Maybe stop doing everything else around me and worry about me. So that's what I want you guys to do. Try it today. You guys have already got your workout in, so maybe prioritize yourself to stretch out later. Maybe, FaceTime with a loved one, or maybe just do something for yourself that you neglect to do because everything else is so important. I definitely want you guys to try that today. You guys are gonna feel 100% better when you guys schedule time and make yourself a priority. Thank you guys so much again for letting me work out with you guys. I hope you guys had a great time, and I hope you guys join me for the next one.